Alrighty, hi soul family, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I create a manifestation portal. So I felt like this is a good time to do it, especially since the 11/11 portal is open now, and it'll be open for like I think up to a week or two afterwards as well. But you don't have to actually do this on a portal day. You can do this on any day. Just the portal energies are a little bit more stronger, so I wanted to do it on a portal day. So the 11/11, you can make whatever wish you want, and it's quantum leaping. So I was like, I might as well just create like a video to show you guys how I create my portals. So it's pretty simple. So at first I get a bunch of images, anything that really resonates with the timeline that I want to be on. So I go on Pinterest because I'm a Pinterest girly. I love Pinterest. And then I'll just find a bunch of images that really resonate with my soul, and then I'll print them. So I want to show you guys the images that I printed off. And whatever doesn't fit, I'm gonna put them above my bed head. As a way to like say when I sleep, then I'll just like anchor into this reality. But afterwards I think I'm gonna put this into sections so you guys can see based off of the sections, and if you want to like create your own portal, you can always come back to this video and check on each individual section. So we are very powerful manifestors, and whatever we put our minds to, we can manifest it, right? But I'm the type of person that I don't really like writing out scripts back and forth. I'm a visual like seer. I like to see it, especially when I'm like meditating. I love to visualize. So seeing these images on my door, it's the best way that I like to manifest. So this isn't the only way that you need to manifest, but this is a powerful technique that I use. I am like shifting like from upstairs to downstairs, so I'm like moving around a little bit. So this is going to be freshly done on this new space that I'm moving into. But upstairs I have my chalkboard painted on the external side of my door, and I really like that because I can write whatever affirmations I want on the front part of the door, which I will be doing again on this door, but not for the sake of this video because I need to go get paint and do all that. But that's also another tip that you can use, is to get black chalk paint and paint it on something, and then you can write affirmations on it and just really just anchor it into your walls, okay? But yeah, so I got some images off of Pinterest, things that really resonate with my soul and the energy that I'm trying to embody and become, or just have. Anything I want to have in my life, this is all the images that I have, as well as the ones that are like longer formed as well. So I wrote on the back of each individual like image what I'm trying to like what each individual image represents to me. Because when people do like manifestation and they do vision boards, for example, they just put images up, and it can get really confusing if you don't really know what your intentions are for each individual image. It can manifest in a really weird way. So I like to get specific but not too specific. Like I like to leave it open to it being even better than what I imagined. So this or something better always. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you guys this image. So this one says The Alchemist, and it says, "So I love you because the entire universe has conspired to help me find you." So my affirmation for this on the back is, "Thank you, universe, for all the healthy, loving relationships you have aligned me with. I love my friends, I love my partner, I love my family." So everybody that's coming into my life, I love them, they adore me. There's more affirmations in regards to this, so I didn't go into too much details with this one, but each individual image, I want spirit to know exactly what my intentions are for it. So you can print as many as you want. You can print them a lot smaller than this if you want. The only reason why these are a little bit bigger is because I will be putting the remainder above my bed head. But you know, you can go with how you feel. This one is for my new living space. So the kitchen that's going to be created, I want it to feel earthy. So this is the energy of the portal I'm stepping into. So I love Pinterest because it doesn't get any better than Pinterest. The yoga energy, I want to be more consistent in my yoga practice, and I feel like seeing these images daily, walking through that portal, really shifting into that, I will commit to myself, you know. I like nature walks already, so I just kind of want to emphasize some things that I already do already in this reality. Let's see. Pottery classes. Guys, the universe will be funding this 101%, okay? But I really just, like, in this new reality, I want to be more creative. I want to have more hands-on things that I do. Aside from YouTube and content creating, I want to have more creative things that are going on in my reality. So that's what I'm manifesting. On top of, you know, like, social media career, just alignment with my soul tribe, because I want the people who find my videos to really resonate with me, not just like, you know, be here just to be here. So yeah. Then we have abundance, but without burnout. We're not on that type of time anymore. Okay, we're breaking generational curses. You know, healthy relationship dates as well with my partner. The best psychic reader on YouTube. That is me, okay? It all worked out. No more anxiety, you know, a calm nervous system is what I'm manifesting as well. Just peace. If anything doesn't align with this image of peace, you're not allowed in my reality. Okay, so those are just examples of like some things that will manifest for me after creating this portal. I'm claiming it, I'm affirming it. Yeah. We passed 100K on YouTube. It's already happened. I'm just connecting to that reality right now. Okay, so yeah. You know, a defined, toned body. Hello. Okay. More self-care baths, okay? Because when you're doing witchy shit and you know, you read tarot, you really gotta take care of yourself. You really gotta do more salt baths. So I put that in there, you know. So those are just examples of what I'm creating in my portal, just to give you guys like, you know, inspo. So you'll get a bunch of images. You write the story on the back of it in whatever color ink, depending on what it is you're manifesting. For me, it was a lot of self-love. So for me, this new energy that I'm like embodying, it's going to be a lot more about me, prioritizing me, putting me above everything else. So that's why I chose the color pink. And for some, I chose blue, but depending on creativity, whatever it was. So that's one option for you as well. So you're going to need some images. Once you've like organize what images you want to have and written the stories on the back, some tape. Okay, you can put it up however you want to put it on the door. For me, I like to put tape because I want to be able to remove it and create another portal. So you can also use bobby pins, which is a little harder because you gotta like really poke it in through the door. But yeah, when I'm done with this portal, I will be anchoring this energy into my crystals. So for the next portion, we're gonna put the magic into these crystals of this energy. Everything on these images, every written word, because I'm going to create a separate storyline written down. We're going to do that together. It's a separate section. We're going to do that together. You'll see the timestamp down below with all of that, of course. And then we're going to write the storyline as it already happened. Okay, you're already in that reality. This is how it feels to be in this reality, and you're claiming that. And then I anchor it into my crystals by placing it under a candle, lighting it, putting the crystals around it and allowing it to absorb that energy. And whatever is going on, like for now, it's the portal's energy. So that's going to be like going out into the universe and manifesting in beautiful ways that benefit moi. Okay. So that's just the intro. I hope it wasn't too long-winded. This is my first time like really just showing you guys how I do my witchy stuff. So yeah, hope you like it. So, let's get into creating the actual portal together. If you do not want to stick around for this part, you can like skip ahead to when we sit down and we write down our affirmations and our storyline. Or we can just hang out, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so I'm going to get this done. I'm giving myself an hour, but I'm also very ambitious, so we'll see. Anyway, so I'll show you guys the next portion. We get into actually making the portal. Okay. Love you. Alrighty, soul family. So we're going to start away from the top and work our way down. So the first image I'm going to put up is the hobbies. Yeah, so if you don't want to stay for this part, you can go to the end where we anchor it in writing. So yeah, I love you, and let's get into it. So I'm going to take like a few pieces of tape. And I'm the type of person that I like to tape it in the back so that there's no like tape showing. But you can do it however you want, honestly. You can add your own creative spin to it as well. I think tomorrow I'm gonna put some stickers up as well with these images. So I might just like show you guys the finishing product by like popping it in the video once I'm fully done. But for now, today we're just gonna focus on getting the images up. And yeah, calling it a day. So I think I need some images, but we'll see. All right, so I place the tape on the background like that. You see, you can put it however you want, but you know, my affirmations are on the back. And then I'm gonna just stick it on the top part. Oh, look at that, isn't that pretty? Hobbies, love that for me. Okay, so I'm gonna just get the rest of them up like that and finish the entire door, and we'll be back. Okay, so if you just want to stick around and watch, that's fine. You can skip to the end if you want, but I'm gonna be listening to music. It's just gonna be like the demonstration in the background. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna finish this. So yeah, bye. I know I promised to stick around and let you guys see the entire process, but then I remember that my storage. So yeah, so I'll just be including bits and pieces of the process, and then in the end we'll talk about it and I'll show you guys the finishing product. So yeah, I am a successful YouTuber, period. This is a new hobby that I've started, jump roping, adding it to the board. Ooh, new crib, my own man, my own car, my increased income. It's already mine, baby, it's already mine. Alrighty, hi Soul Family. So this is what we got done so far. I decided I'm going to show you guys like where I stopped, because I'm going to just like set the intentions for the portal already, because it's about to be like 12 the next day. And I'm like, yeah, I need to set this like intention on the actual 11/11 portal, and then I can add the finishing touches later. So I basically ran out of tape, and I was like, okay, like I don't know if I want to add more images to the edges on the sides, but I do know I want to add some stickers, and I will include a clip of it all finished, but this is what we have so far. So I'm going to take you guys into it. So this is the top part. Let me see if I can fully zoom out. I think that's as much as you guys can like really see from the door, from the head to toe. But yeah, so that is my portal that I created. Now we're gonna move on to the written portion, but I wanted you guys to see the imagery. That took a minute. I'm exhausted, I'm tired. So after I write the intention, I'm going to bed. So let's get into that. Alrighty, hi Soul Family. It's about that time to write down the story as if it's already happened. So if you already created your images and placed them on the door, all you need is some paper and a pen of your choice. I like to use green because green is just like the energy of manifestation. You can use pink for self-love depending on what you're manifesting. Alrighty, so I have my crystals and my gems that I'm going to put the magic into. So we're going to place this on top of our manifestation when we are done. So I'm going to just start with thank you. I like to start it off with gratitude. So thank you, universe, for shifting me into my highest timeline. I am so grateful to live this abundant lifestyle with the portal I created on 11/11. I was able to successfully shift into. All right, y'all, so basically the video cut out while I was writing my affirmations, but you just write it in the present tense. It already came true. yeah, whatever it is that you anchored on your portal, you just write it down in affirmations as if it's already happened. You can write it in story form, a day in your life, whatever you feel like, you feel called to. So I'm just gonna write Ashe, and it is so. Everything on my portal manifested, and I am filled with gratitude. Storage is really gonna be like something else that I manifest, because what the hell, I'm done with iPhone. It's so annoying. Anyway, so you fold your piece of paper, and then you place it underneath your candle of your choice. I'm gonna place it underneath my candle. But you're gonna light it with your intention. So I'm lighting this to manifest that this portal be powerful, and it allows me to shift into my highest timeline. And I'm also manifesting that everything that I wrote on my portal comes true with love, this or something better. So there we go. Then we place it underneath, and Spirit, please fill the energy of these affirmations and the portal within these crystals. And I just place my crystals around it. Let me show you guys. So this is what your setup will look like when you're done. You have the written affirmation underneath, your jewelry of choice, and your candle lit, and you just let it burn out until you are all finished. So that's how we create our own portal. And let me know if you guys try it, or if you add something different to it, or you recommend any like specific tips or anything. But I appreciate you guys for watching and bearing with my storage. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.